I'm on a mission to transform my two-car garage into the ultimate workshop for DIY projects and my small business of converting camper vans. And in this series, I'll be building everything from tool storage to workbenches. And in today's video, I've got a few little bits and bobs jobs to do. Starting off with these chest of drawers, they need a little bit of TLC. They are out of my house when we moved in, and rather than get rid of them, I thought I'd repurpose them to go underneath the workbench. But the problem is when they're under there, they're too low down, so I need to put some feet on the bottom just to lift them up. They also need a little bit of repairing as well, so I'll just sort that out. I also want to make like a little scrap wood bin that can go under the desk that'll be on wheels, so that I can pull it out and then just chuck any loose bits of wood in there that I need to. And also I want to get a few things mounted on the walls as well, just to sort of get it out of the way, because I need to start clearing through all of this so that I can eventually get to that side, build a bench over there, get it all plied on that side as well, painted, etc. So quite a bit to do. Don't get me wrong, these have seen better days. They're pretty gross in areas, but I'm not going to be keeping this chest of drawer system for very long. I will be eventually making my own chest of drawers underneath, which has nice sort of pull outs for tools and everything. But for the time being, I'm just going to fix this so that I can use it, and then I'll replace it with something better as I go along. Right, well that's both of them done. I have screwed them down, but they're still a little bit rickety. You gotta make do with what you got, right? Now on to the next job. I feel like everything in your workshop should come on wheels so that you can just sort of roll things in and out quite easily. So I'm gonna put some wheels on the bottom of this bin. These may be overkill for this because they do actually have lockers on them as well, but it'll be fine. I'm not worried. I think the best bet for this is to make a wooden base, screw the wheels to the wooden base, and then screw the wood to the bin. I'm very aware that this isn't a very good circle, but it's on the bottom of a bin, you're not going to see it. I could have been really OCD about it, but I don't feel like I needed to be. See this shelving unit? This used to be in the house. I brought it in here. I was going to get rid of it, and I thought, you know what, it will come in handy. And I'm going to mount it to the wall. So it's going to go up here on this wall, and to mount it up there, I'm going to be using a French cleat system. And the way that this works is you've got two pieces of 45-degree cut plywood like this. One goes on the wall like that. The other piece slots down like that, and it creates a solid place to mount your anything really. Now, I've never made anything like this before. I had to cut it with a track saw, which was very, very difficult. It would be much easier if I had a table saw, but I don't. This is the piece that's going to be going up on this wall. The first thing is to get that mounted. and level, and then get the one mounted on the back of the unit, and then get one at the bottom to stop it from tipping in, and then just mount it up there. Sounds easy, I'm hoping it is. Okay, so where are we? This is the moment of truth. This is either going to work or it's not. That's pretty much it. It's going to work or it isn't. Right. So that. So the piece I put at the bottom was just to stop it from sort of rattling around, but because this is into a brick wall rather than a piece of plywood, it's not actually that straight, so I might need to just chuck a little screw in there just to sort of hold it a bit more solid. But yeah, happy with that. Got a little nice little gap underneath here now to collect dust and whatever. I mean, I get it, you're probably thinking, well, why didn't you just like put it on the worktop? Why did it have to be sort of levitating? And I don't know, but at least I got to try out a French cleat for the first time. So part of me was thinking I'm going to use this for like paint. Just chuck a load of paint and supplies and things up here. Stuff that I would use. Wood filler, stuff like that. Wood dye. The thing is though, right, if this ever falls down, then it's going to just get paint everywhere, isn't it? But that's fine, you know. That's a risk I'm just going to have to take. See, now another thing that I've got as well to mount somewhere is one of these. And what this is, it's for these sorts of silicone containers. I could actually mount it to the wall there. Maybe like just down there. I think that could work. Ready? Okay, we ready? Can I do a kickflip on this? Probably not. I don't think I've ever done a kickflip in my entire life. Anyway, I got this. It's from B&Q, right? This is what I'm going to use as the base to build my scrap wood dolly. When you're using a track saw on your brand new workbench that you've just made, it's always worth having a sacrificial piece of plywood, so that if you do end up actually going down deeper than the ply you're cutting, then this here will take all of the grooves and protect your workbench. So I've decided to name this piece of wood Creed. And the reason why it's called Creed is because it's my sacrifice. Well, my sacrificial piece of wood. That way I know not to throw it out. And then all I really need to do is just make like a sort of simple box. I did order these 90-degree angle joints off Temu, so I don't know how good they're going to be, but they're supposed to sort of give you a good 90 degrees, and you literally clamp these in somehow, like that, I think. Thing is, I only actually bought one of these, and I probably could have done with two, because now, even though the top's 90 degrees, I've still got to sort the bottom out. Should be able to pin this actually. Now all I need to do is screw this down, and this is a portable scrap wood carrier made completely out of scrap wood. Well, other than the base. Right, so here it is. Nice and sturdy, pretty square. I mean, probably could have done a better job. Now, to fix it in the inside, I just use these scrap bits. I really want to put some shelves like up here and one on this side as well. When I got this garage, I've got two of these. I think they're like, I don't know, it's hardwood, some form of hardwood. It's probably been here since the 70s. These were both on the wall. Now, this is a little bit deep. That's what she said. This is a little bit deep for the sort of shelves I want to be putting up there, because it's kind of going to be like deep storage, stuff that I don't necessarily need to get to all the time. But at the same time, I don't want it to be too deep where I can't actually reach the stuff behind it. I mean, I'm going to need a step ladder anyway to get up there if I need to get anything anyway. But I reckon I can get two shelves out of this if I cut it down the middle. First shelf is up. Just need to put the other one up over there, and then I might actually put something up on there just to test it out. Right, well, I think that should be enough for one day. I now have a shelf here. I also have this shelf up here. It's shallow, but for the stuff that I'm going to be storing up there, it's fine. I've sort of reorganised this shelf here as well. One of the next jobs I want to do is I want to build like a shelving unit for all these drawers. These have got all my like screws and bits and bobs in. But at the moment they're all stacked together, and in order to get one out I have to take them all out just to get like this bottom one out, which is annoying. So I'm going to build like a wooden frame for these to go in. But I'm going to save that for another video. Another thing that I did have like a freestanding light here. Kept tripping over it, so I've dismantled it and I've literally just screwed the light to the ceiling. Until I get some proper lighting in here, that will have to do. And obviously I'm still using power stations at the moment because I don't have any electrics to use any of my tools, so that will be coming in a later video. But thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, please subscribe. This is a fairly new channel, but I obviously want it to grow. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!